everybody, it's me, Oops Pa, and I am sitting on my mom and dad's front porch on their front porch swing on Sunday evening just after the sun is set. And I thought I would vlog, so I wanted to say hello. I'm going through vlog withdrawals, yeah! I feel like it's been forever. I want to say a special hello and thank you to a few people. So right off the bat to the wonderful trio, which would be Fight Dog, Rick on Earth, and Valkyrie Vegan 2, for all the shout outs every Saturday. I just want to say thank you for thinking of me, and yeah, I appreciate that. Hello to Combat Oasis, who has been telling me just breathe and believe. Yeah, it'll work out. So to Jim, I just want to say hello as well. I also want to say hello to Robbie K, who should be packing right now as we speak, because he's moving as well. And I hope your packing's going well, Kent. And to Tiger Lily, Susan, and there's something else at the end of her name, but I can't remember it. And to Trey, is me, Trey, you know, Wendy. Yeah, I want to say hello to you too. And to Tabitha, Gotta Love Me 76, I think. Anyways, I just wanted to say hello to you guys as well because you've been so sweet and so wonderful about writing on my wall and asking me how things are going with the move. So I just wanted to get my little shout outs there and say hi. And to Kazi K, who is so sweet always. And I know you're busy and I know you got stuff going on and hope everything's all right and you're enjoying the last few weeks of summer. So how about that move? Everyone keeps asking me, how's the move going? And so, yeah, I left it to the last minute. I should not have done that, and I paid for it. I had too much planned that week, the week before I left, and I should have done less and packed more. And instead, I spent the last 36 hours doing nothing but cleaning and packing straight, didn't sleep, hardly ate. It was such a mess. I didn't have enough boxes. I had to leave stuff behind. Luckily, I have a couple friends who are moving into new apartments, and so they could take some of my stuff, which was really great. Great for them, great for me, I guess, in the end. And so that's over with. It got done, and that's what's important. And I guess the worst part of the entire move was that the movers showed up on Monday morning. They were late, but that's fine. It was raining that day, so they had to come all the way from Toronto. It was a 3-hour drive. And they slapped me with extra fees. How many? How much in extra fees? Try twice. My bill ended up being twice the amount that I agreed to when I initially had booked the moving company. And so needless to say, I was very shocked and very upset, and it was very discouraging. And it's still not worked out, but before they would move anything, I had to sign papers, and I'm stuck, right? It's my moving day, and I'm at the end of the month, and I'm leaving, and I can't leave my stuff in this apartment, and it's got to get home, and I can't call another mover that day, so they really had me stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I had to sign on the dotted line, and I called to talk to the woman in the office, and she was all sweet and like, oh, but these are standard costs. These are standard. Well, if they're so standard, you should have told me when I was talking to you on the phone. I clearly said to her on 2 different occasions over the phone, are there any other additional costs I need to know? Are there any other costs? No, 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 no. This is it. This is it. So the number I agreed to and the number I had to pay was twice as much, and very discouraging. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. I'm going to write a letter and see if we can renegotiate, and if not, well, I'll go to the head of the office if at all possible, and if that doesn't work, I'll put in a formal complaint to the Better Business Bureau, because that was bad business on their part. And yes, it might have been the first time I got movers, but I did ask the right questions, and I just did not get the right information. And so anyways, we'll see what comes of it. So that was too bad, and that spoiled things for me, but oh well. Then the funny business about moving was that on my very last night, after everything was packed up and ready and raring to go, my friends wanted to take me to Big Sandy Bay in the dark as a farewell, and we went, and Big Sandy Bay is on an island called Wolf Island, and you have to take the ferry to get to it. And so they knew that there was a ferry every half hour leaves from Wolf Island, and so we were going to go at night, 10 o'clock or so, and then come back, and they were going to get the 12:30 ferry, and I would get the 1:30 in the AM bus. And so we had a wonderful time at Big Sandy Bay. It was quite an adventure in the dark. It was a big, beautiful full moon. It was really fun. I splashed in the water. It was great. But we got to the ferry dock just in time. It was 20 after 12, and 25 after 12 we didn't see the ferry coming, and 12:30 we didn't see a ferry, and 12:40 we didn't see a ferry. And so someone went and checked the board. There's this big board that lets you know when the ferry's coming and going. And it turns out that on Monday nights, and maybe other nights of the week as well, that the ferries there is no 12:30 ferry, there is a 1:20 ferry. So I almost missed my bus, almost. But luckily for me, the bus goes from my pickup stop to the actual bus station, which is in the north part of the city, and it doesn't leave from that station until 2 o'clock. So that gave us time to get the bus, or for me to get the bus. So it was a little touch and go there for a little while, but everything worked out really well, and I got to the airport and didn't have a very long wait, and took an airplane home. I was going to go by bus, but things happened, and it turned out that going by airplane was going to be just $100 more expensive. It was going to cut off 12 hours off of my route, and yeah, because the bus was going to be 22 hours, and the airplane ride from the time I left my house to the time I arrived in St. John was only like 10 hours or 11 hours or something like that, so cut off a lot. And yeah, and so it ended up being the better deal, and so that's what we went for, which was really great, and I was glad. And so that worked out in my favor. And another bonus in my favor was that the landlady was so glad to have me out a week before the new month, that she reimbursed me for half of my rent. Yeah. Like, that is so awesome. She totally didn't have to do it, but she kind of was forcing me out. Well, no, she wasn't forcing me out, but she really, really almost begged me to get out of there quicker. And so I couldn't do anything better for her than a week before the end of the month. And so she was so glad to have that week that she reimbursed me half my rent. And so I am a seriously happy camper. I thought that was great. And anyways, I'm here now just kicking around and enjoying a little quiet time with the family, with my mom, my dad, and my sister Carrie, who's living here at the house as well. And yeah, and also enjoying my cat, which is really my parents' cat now, but clearly when I arrive home it becomes my cat again, so that's cool. And that's it, everyone. I'm sure this video is very long, and my arm is very tired from holding it up, and I'll chit chat with you guys later. Bye.
Willow.